Hey everyone, and welcome to Isms by Josie. This week we're going to be doing a two-technique galaxy design that I'm so excited to share for you today. So let's get started. I previously stripped my design from last week and applied soft gel tips. And here I'm applying 2 coats of Black Shadow by Gelish. I wanted to do this design because I was in the mood for some black nails. This ended up not being completely black, but I definitely ended up creating something that was a little bit better than just a solid black. I wanted to do some color splash on this. So we're going to do some color splash, and then we're going to be doing some cat's eye nails, and the whole bit together is going to create some really funky galaxy nails. So welcome to my welcome subscribers. Thank you for tuning in again, and for my new viewers, thank you so much for joining us today. Please share, like, and subscribe for future videos, and I am super excited to be sharing this all with you today. So I had to add the cameo that Dexter is providing us today. He just wants to make sure the quality control is up to par, because I do tend to get a little sloppy with my colors. Thank you, Dexter. I love it when he pops in. It's a little annoying, but it's kind of cute. So comment below if you agree. So we're just going to continue here with this. I had a nice relaxing refresher from my constant video postings. I'm going back to my regular weekly postings. If I do have a bonus video, I will let you guys know. But I definitely want to do my regular weekly postings so that I'll have more time to catch up on your videos and your comments. So this is the color splash. I put a base coat here, top coat by Gelish, and I'm just applying these colored glitters by Born Pretty, and I'm just flicking my brush here and just splattering it on this black. And I don't know if you guys agree with me, but against this black bold background and just shaking this stuff on there, it's so pleasing to me. This is definitely an ASMR moment, because you get that black and then it's just, you know, you're raining color all over it. So I really wanted to do this, and I initially was just gonna do this, just do like all my colors on this black background, but I wanted to take it a step further and turn it into a galaxy, because once I was seeing that these colors were actually kind of accidentally floating into my other nails, as you see here, I'm putting on my clear top coat and you can see the little flecks of glitter on there. I was like, okay, we can't just leave it here. Let's amp it up and let's turn these suckers into something a little bit with a little bit more depth, a little bit more dimension. So we're going to be doing galaxy nails for you today. So because of the shimmering glitters, the focus does get a little out of whack, especially when I'm doing it close up. So I apologize for that, but you have to just see this color splash on these nails as I'm flicking them on there. It's just like, oh my gosh, I just can't. I just wish I had, like, you know, just a black wall in my home that I can just apply some sticky paint and just put a handful of glitter and toss it onto the wall and make that my design. The fact that there is a nice layer of top coat too, when the glitter settles onto the nail, it kind of spreads out a bit. So I love that too. It's like a color bomb. And I don't know why, for me, this is very pleasing. I really hope I'm not alone in this. At any rate, so I'm just alternating colors here. I'm not going to use the whole lot of colors on each nail. I'm just going to be using some color pairs with these ring, middle, and pointer finger, and splash it with some silver hollow. This is going to be looking so fabulous. And then after all is said and done, I'm going to let you guys know which nail is my favorite. Because as you know, I like my variety. I like my nails to be different for each set. And it does all just tie together, the whole galaxy theme. And each nail has its own unique color signature. Just check that out. I just can't. So last nail, and last nail I got a little crazy with the colors, because then I forgot that I'm actually filming them. So I did get off a little frame here, but it's obviously the same technique that I did with my pinky nail, and I'm just randomly picking dark spots on my nail to throw some color on, and I'm loving the spread of this whole thing. I gotta top it with that silver hollow. So after curing these, I'm just taking my fan brush again, and I'm just gently brushing off the excess glitters. And then I'm coming in with my Modelones top coat. So the Modelones top coat is a little thicker than my Gelish top coat. So I'm being very generous and very light with this application, because I want to get that layer of clear so that there is a distance between the glitter and the cat's eye we'll be doing, so that we can create that dimension. So I always talk about dimension and depth in my nails, and that's easily done by just layering your work. So even if I were to go a bit far as to putting a top coat after each color, I mean, you can imagine that'll be a way thicker nail, but when you look through it, you'll definitely see that dimension, and I love that kind of a thing. So sometimes thick nails are not too bad. I don't know if you remember a while back, I did my aquarium nail that I will put at the end of this video. um, I had encapsulated these mini starfish um, in this rippling water effect, and it, to me, that just looked like everything. That was just so cool to me. So that's kind of what I'm talking about when I talk about the dimension and putting layers and stuff, but it does end up being a thicker nail. So after applying this Born Pretty cat's eye polish, I'm just taking a magnet, and I'm doing this simple diagonal stripe. I was thinking more of Aurora Borealis, but just having a streak as opposed to the S curve. We'll do the S curve on the thumbnail and pinky nail, but for these three here, we're just going to be gathering up this color in the middle at this diagonal stripe here. And it pulls all that color to that center line, so it reveals all the glitter work underneath. And it's, I mean, you just saw, it's pretty amazing. I love it. So here I'm going to take the three colors, and I'm going to be putting little sections here for each color. And my voice is so horrible again. Oh my gosh, I just can't. Well, this is what all my videos, my voice is cracking. I don't know why. But yeah, so here we're going to do the S curve, and it's easily done by putting the circular magnet from the cat's eye wand and you put a little circle, you see that the magnets are pushing that color out. We're going to do it one corner, and then we're going to do it on the opposite adjacent corner, is it? But you can see me pushing all that color out. And you can see the movement here. So it looks like it's moving in an S-curve. I love doing this technique as opposed to the straight wand. The straight line, because obviously it's in an S-curve. So, and then when you move it around, the colors kind of move with it. So it seems like it's flowing in an S-curve. So we're going to be applying the same technique here on the pinky. I'm going to be putting these 3 colors and stripes on an angle on my nail, and then we're going to be doing the S-curve again. And you can play around with this if it's not perfect, as long as you don't cure it. You can always go back in with the magnet and push things around. I definitely had to do that here. I don't show it, but I had to do these S-curves a number of times before I got it the way that I wanted it to. And look at that where the color meets, it just looks so pretty. The different colors going along that S-curve. So after curing this, I'm just doing some nail cleanser and a lint-free wipe. And it does dry to where you don't need to do it, but I just do it because I still have all that glitter on me. And then I'm just going to top it off with a clear top coat. This top coat does leave a sticky residue. So after we apply this to each nail and cure it, we're going to be nail cleansing and with a lint-free wipe. And then once we get through that, I'm going to be taking some Nourish Cuticle Oil by Gelish, and I'm going to be applying it to each nail and rubbing them in. My skin here is so dry. But here's the end result. This is the thumbnail. You can see all the glitters popping through that cat's eye. You can see the movement of that cat's eye from the magnets that we had used. And here is the end result of the full set. It's just popping with color. I absolutely love this set. And I have to tell you that my favorite is a cross between the index and the middle finger. Here is a close-up. Let me know which colors you are totally digging right now. And yes, I said that. That was probably a phrase from like way back, but I'm just letting you know my age if you can figure that out. But not that I haven't said it before. But yes, yeah, I love like the pinky nail with the S-curve and the different colors. I just love this. This is great. And I was worried about that middle finger too. It looked like a Christmas colory, but it came out awesome. But there you have it. Thank you so much for watching. This is Isms by Josie. Please share, like, and subscribe for future videos. And join me again this coming weekend for our next design. I can't wait to see you until then. Thanks. Bye.